Well, hello everyone. My name is Philip Ferrier, and I am the Associate Director of Camping here at Philmont Scout Ranch. Can I get a quick thumbs up if you all can hear me in the chat or something from somebody just to confirm?
We can hear you.
We got you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So I'm going to do a quick little presentation today to talk about individual programs and staff opportunities here at Philmont. And I am here at camping headquarters right in front of our camping dining hall and flagpoles. And you can maybe just make out the tooth of time in the background here. So excited that you all were here, able to invite us to take part in this. Sorry, it's a little windy, so my hair is blowing all over the place. Like I mentioned, my name is Philip Ferrier, and I'm actually a Central Region kid myself. I grew up in Michigan, and I'm a Vigil Honor member, Founders Award recipient, and a former lodge chief of QE 218. Which is an old lodge, doesn't exist anymore. Now it's Agaming. And I'm from Flint, Michigan originally, which used to be Section C2A, so not too far from you all. Prior to working here at Philmont, I worked at the Summit Vector Reserve in West Virginia, which is where I think a few of you folks are from. So spent the last 5 years or so working there. I moved here to Philmont about a year and a half ago, and in my current role, I oversee our operations here in base camp. And I also do a lot of the recruitment and hiring for seasonal staff here at Philmont. I tried to get a little video to broadcast earlier, but it was kind of glitching out on me. So I might be just mostly talking today. Wanted to talk a little bit about our past seasons here at Philmont. So as you may have heard, in 2020, we did have to cancel our summer season due to COVID-19, which was very disappointing. And probably even more disappointing because we had to cancel our season in 2018 due to our forest fire that happened here on the ranch, which burned about 27,000 acres of our property. Probably the worst thing about those season cancellations is that there were crews that were hoping to come here in 2018 who had their experience canceled, who rescheduled for 2020, and unfortunately had to be canceled again. So we are trying our best to get all those folks rescheduled to come here next year in 2021, which means we are going to have a record season. We're anticipating over 27,000 participants will come through our programs here at Philmont. And with everything that's been going on with the fire just a couple years ago and with our cancellations, that means we need your help more than ever. And we know that airmen are all about cheerful service. So that kind of leads to the other information I wanted to talk about. So here, we need your help to come work on staff and to come up for our individual programs to help us maintain our trails and things like that here at Philmont. To work on staff, you have to be 18 years of age or older, and that's one of the primary requirements, and you have to be a member of the BSA or willing to become a member of the BSA. We currently have about 350 applications for next summer, and we need about 2,500 to get the quality applicants that we're looking for. So I ask all of you, help us out, encourage folks to apply to be on staff. The place to do that is at philmontscoutranch.org/jobs, and I'm going to show you that website here in a minute. I'll share my screen. We have a wide variety of positions. Essentially, if you've never been to Philmont previously, we stand up a small city here at Philmont. Everything from medical operations to communications and logistics and transportation to our backcountry staff and our rangers who provide program. If you love backpacking, if you love doing outdoor skills, historical interpretation, many of our camps represent a particular time period, and our staff dress in period clothes to represent that time period. In addition to that, we've got positions in everything from accounting to food service, to our base camp operations and logistics, which is the building right over here where we do trip plans with crews before they head out into the backcountry. So if you got any questions about any of that, feel free to put them in the chat and I'll respond to those in a minute. But definitely check out philmontscoutranch.org/jobs. And here I'm going to get back to my computer and show you what that page looks like. Right here. So this is our seasonal staff website. There's a really good video. This is the one that I was hoping to show you, but had some audio glitch issues. So if you want to give that a watch later today or sometime soon, I definitely encourage you to. As you scroll around the page, you get information about working here on the ranch. And on the left-hand side here, we've got job descriptions on all of the different wide variety of positions that are available here on the ranch. As you can see, there are quite a few. In particular, of interest to some of our Order the Arrow members would probably helping facilitate our Order the Arrow Trail Crew program or working in one of our conservation departments where we do a ton of service to the land here on the ranch and our surrounding properties. We also have internship opportunities available. So if you have any internship requirements that you have at the institution that you're going to school at, definitely take a look there. We provide information on what positions here at Philmont may apply to your particular area of study, and you can apply for those positions. And if you're hired, we're happy to work with your school or institution to make an internship happen. Let's see. And if you're interested in full-time opportunities, some of our more seasoned folks, definitely take a look on that page. We will have some full-time year-round positions opening up in the coming months. We anticipate about 11 positions to open up here at the ranch to fill some vacancies that have opened up in the past year. So keep posted on that. So that's kind of general information about what it is like working here on the ranch. All right, let's see. Next, I am going to talk a little bit about our individual trek opportunities. Oh, and it looks like we had a question. How much does it cost? Doesn't cost anything to work on staff, but we do pay a salary that starts at about $11.90 a month plus room and board. And then you have access to the backcountry on your days off, so you can explore the ranch if that's something you might be interested in doing. All right, I'm going to share another page real quick. This is our individual trek opportunities that we have here at Philmont. Again, there's a great video on this page that shows information. Probably the one of most interest to many of you would be our Order of the Arrow Trail Crew Trek, and that is an opportunity to provide service to the ranch in building trail and campsites and things like that here. After you do spend your time doing service, then you can do your own custom trek here on the ranch. So it's a really great opportunity for the Arrow members, and it has a very low cost, $325 for the 2021 season. So if that's an interest, something you might want to check out, that information is on our website at philmontscoutranch.org, and then just look for individual programs. In addition to that, we do have a trail crew opportunity for those who are not in the Order of the Arrow. So if you've got folks that are outside of the OA, you want to share information about that with them. It's called Trail Crew Trek. In addition to those are kind of service-based programs. We have educational programs called ROCKS, or the Roving Outdoor Conservation School. If you have an interest in ecology, conservation, environmental science, sustainability, that is an excellent opportunity to spend 21 days here at Philmont exploring the backcountry and learning a ton about the ecology here in Northeast New Mexico. We also have a 12-day program called STEM Trek, which is science-focused, so focuses on learning all about science, technology, engineering, and math when it comes to some of the programs and opportunities that we have here at Philmont. So everything from learning about levers and pulleys and stuff at one of the climbing camps to more of that ecology and conservation type information to learning navigation skills and all of that. So STEM Trek is another great opportunity. Another long program, if you really love backpacking, is Rayado. So this is a 21-day backpacking trip. It's an individual program. You come and you're formed into a crew with other people from all around the country to go on a pretty epic backpacking trip. I don't want to say too much about it because we try to keep it a little bit I guess veiled so that you don't know exactly what the itinerary is going to be, and the kind of motto of Rayado is expect the unexpected. So that's a pretty awesome adventure opportunity for those of you who may be interested. And finally, in our ranching program, if any of you have interest or background in working with livestock, we've got a 16-day program called Ranch Hands, where you can take advantage of all of the livestock we have here, learn from our wranglers and horsemen on how to take care of horses, the cattle, the burros, and many of the other livestock animals we have on the ranch. And then at the end of that, you get to participate and put together your own custom cavalcade trek and ride horses around the ranch that's a program we put together just for the ranch hands to do their own custom ride. So that's a little bit of information about individual treks. If you go to this website, our individual programs website, you can find lots of information about each of these programs. Definitely encourage you to check out the Order the Arrow Trail Crew Trek. Again, there's a video on here just about that program. And a lot of the folks who do these individual programs come to be on our staff later. So if you're not quite old enough to work on our staff, not quite going to be 18 by next summer, all these individual programs can be an excellent opportunity to get some experience and spend some time here on the ranch. So I think that is about it for most of my information. I guess, does anyone have any questions I might be able to answer or anything else? Feel free to put them in the chat, or if you want to unmute one at a time and ask me questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Will there be a fill break this year?
Yes, that is the plan. So we actually did a volunteer vacation not too long ago for our PSA members, and the plan is to continue to do fill break in the spring. So stay tuned. We just started running our autumn adventure programs. That's our first participants that we've had on site since our cancellation due to COVID. So we've figured out kind of how to navigate that, and we're hopeful that we'll be able to move forward with all of our programs for the spring and summer. Thank you.
Thank you, Philip. We are going to move on to our next sessions now.
Okay.
If anybody has any questions, they're welcome to stay on and talk to you, if that's okay.
That's totally fine. And just check out philmontscoutranch.org/jobs if you're over 18 and looking for a fun job for next summer or know someone who is, and check out our individual programs, and feel free to reach out to us here at the ranch if you've got any other questions.
Thank you.
Have a great day, guys.
You too.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.